First question, what song and lyric of someone else's best depicts your high school experience?
The first thing that jumped in my mind was Glory Days, just because that was my senior prom song. No matter how cheesy it sounds, but it was pretty fun in high school.
That's awesome. Name a project you wish you could take credit for doing or working on.
That's a tough one. There was actually an artistic display in New York City called Ashes to Snow, and it was all these pictures of elephants and the way that the whole building was laid out. I went with my friends and we all wished that we could have been a part of creating something so huge on the pier, on the river. It was pretty insane.
I'll see if I can find a picture of it. I said I'm going to have to see if I can find a picture of it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Perfect to edit into that. What makes sense to you now but didn't 5 or 10 years ago?
How to talk to people. I think that as you get older and you start working with different people, you start to realize ways to communicate things and not make other people feel bad, and you know, just saying your opinion without sounding negative. Just communication, I think, is the main key.
Well, pretty much everyone answers this question yes, so I will say, how often do you Google yourself?
You know, I really don't do that. I might have done it once when, you know, maybe someone in my family said, oh, you should Google yourself and see how many things come up, but I haven't done it since then. So once. I just think it's weird. I know what I'm doing. That's like me when you're on a TV show or you're playing. I can't watch myself on the TV. I just think that it's bizarre. So let alone like researching. The one thing that I did look up was me on Wikipedia. I thought that was really cool.
I wonder who writes those. I've always wondered who.
I have no idea.
Okay. Bad news. Evil genie taking your sense of sight, touch, or hearing. You get to pick and say why.
I guess. Touch. No. They're all bad. I don't want to lose any of them. I guess I would say sight. Just because I have bad vision as it is. So, you know, that would suck though. Other question? You said, let me choose one of those questions?
You
what
choose.
Was the first one?
The first one is, where do you think you grew up the most as a person?
Oh. Well, when I was in college, I think I grew up the most. I think that having that education and having that experience really helps shape you as a person. And when I was a junior, I ended up leaving school for 6 months and traveling to Thailand with a band. I had never done anything like that before. I'd never taken risks like that before. And I think being there with 5 guys that I just met and not knowing the language and really having to be on my own for the first time, I think that pretty much made me who I am.
And then the last one is a fill in the blank. Blank is the most captivating blank I've ever blanked.
There's a lot of blanks. Blank is the most captivating blank I've ever blanked? That's bizarre. That wall is the most captivating dot formation.
Essentially just asking what sorts of things captivate you, that really hold your attention and that really touch you.
The problem with me is that I'm kind of all over the place. So I've never had one specific thing that does totally enthrall me 100%. I would say the one thing that I find myself gravitating towards are elephants, because I find them to be so fascinating, just in the sense that they're huge and so smart and dangerous at the same time.